Well, that's why I'm not doing natural light in my room.
Because you're trying to live in the gutter.
All darkness, man.
Man.
All
right.
My mind is. I'm in. We're in. We're recording.
Oh, okay.
So, Brendan.
I'm not ready to record.
Wow.
Well, all right. All
What
right.
a diva.
That's okay.
Yeah, I refuse to be on someone else's schedule. I run my own schedule.
What schedule?
What?
Yeah, I get that. I'm like that.
Well, let's just have we'll just have the crowd wait with us today. This is what it's like before we record.
Yeah.
You know,
It's like being in the room.
it's like being in the room when
Yeah.
I'm setting up sound.
I wish we could have everyone in the room while we do it.
We could. We probably invite the 6 of them over.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, there's
actually-
more. There's hundreds of people who listen. Thousands.
In my
man.
mind, there's the 3 who Snapchat me, and then there's the one guy who Snapchatted me one time. You know who you are, dirty dog.
Who Snapchatted you?
No, I don't know. I just said anything. I want people to think I'm
Nobody
secretly having
really
a love affair.
sends
with
us erotic Snapchats.
No, we don't get erotic Snapchats. We did
Occasionally.
once. I did once, and I got a guy jerking off once.
Really?
Yeah.
Send us erotic Snapchats.
I think
I'm at
those were free.
Mr. Radical. MisterRadical.
Yeah, get me some erotica going. I got a relationship going, so she wouldn't care.
Not me. I'm a single man. I'll date you.
Yeah, don't send me them.
Send them to Anthony
Send
as
it
well.
to Anthony.
We
Look
all
at
love
this.
them.
He's under your blankets. Anthony's under Greg's blankets.
Yeah.
You okay with this?
I don't know what to be okay
Like
with anymore.
FDR.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah.
He's
I love that look. I love the FDR look.
Yeah, the
That-
wheelchair with the blanket over
That
the legs.
was a thing they used to
Yeah.
do. All wheelchair people used
Yeah.
to have a blanket on their legs as if, like,
They were ashamed.
as long as they don't see my legs, they
Yeah.
won't know.
Yeah. They'll just think I'm cold a
yeah.
lot.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
He's probably walking.
Well, it used to be because if you were physically handicapped, that meant that was weakness.
Well, yeah, sure.
that
They
was
hid FDR's
Yeah.
handicap. Like,
Yeah,
they would
yeah.
hold him up.
Yeah.
He had they would just nail him to a stick when he made speeches.
Right.
like
yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. Because they'd be like, well, I can't use his legs. He can't run the country.
Well,
Can't run.
and it's funny you say used to, but it's like we don't say that out loud anymore.
Yeah,
but it's
yeah,
not
but-
like we're electing a lot of wheelchair guys.
That's what
you
I'm
know what I
saying,
mean?
yeah.
It's kind of still the same.
Yeah, yeah.
We had a wheelchair guy before a woman. What's it say about women? It says they're stupid.
oh.
Peanut brains. If you're a woman, prove it. Send me a nudie. Just kidding. What's that? That's
What?
scary.
I
You-
do a bird laugh now.
That's a laugh
Say-
is fine,
give
but
me
you
a
look right
joke.
in my eyes.
Give me a joke.
3 women walk into a bar. The first woman is an aborted fetus. Hilarious. The second woman has got no brain. And the third woman was a cop with a bear face. That's great. There's no
I
punchline.
feel sick now. Yeah, I can't do voice things anymore, man. I can't. I lost it. I used
Some
to be.
days you have it and some days you don't. For whatever reason, some days I'll wake up when I got a good voice cooking, and
Yeah.
other
Yeah.
days I can't do it for the life of me. Those are
Yeah.
most days.
Yeah.
I have a new voice I do, which is just my voice,
Mhm.
just a tiny bit deeper, where I go like, "Hey,
Yeah.
welcome to the Rad Dudecast."
Yeah, man. How you doing?
That's just your voice.
That's your voice. This is my voice, just a
Oh,
tiny
no.
bit deeper. One little.
Yeah,
No, hi, it's Brendan.
that's pretty good.
I come from a different dimension where everything is the same,
Probably because gravity is a little
but
stronger.
my
in this
voice
dimension.
is
Deeper.
2 notes deeper.
Yeah. I like to do a thing where I just get rid of the last few syllables. Don't nothing no hard
Oh, I
like
like
black. No, it's man. What's the color? Is the color black? Black.
Is
Let it
this
swim away. Let it swim away. Nice. Sure. Nice play.
You're saying let it swim away? Like that's a very artistic way of saying, a way of talking.
Let it swim away.
Let the end of the
Yeah.
word swim away.
Let it swim away, man. You know?
Man, I feel like weird. I feel like this episode isn't even reality, man.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't feel like
Yeah.
it started. I feel kind of screw jobbed in the brain.
Well, you didn't do the intro.
Did I not?
No, because we were waiting. We're not the podcast.
Whoa,
hasn't
whoa, whoa,
started
whoa!
yet.
Emergency.
What phone, wallet,
Nicotine
keys?
lozenges.
Nicotine lozenges.
They're on the couch.
Okay, everyone,
There you go.
stay calm. I'll stay calm.
Get 'em,
All right,
Hoover.
You introduce
get
us to introduce this podcast.
No, you have to
Here-
introduce.
hold on. Here's what I'm saying.
What?
I'm gonna go grab my nicotine lozenges.
I can't.
Anthony, introduce
Why?
the podcast. When I'll be listening. When I come back, I'll make
Yeah.
all the necessary corrections.
Because I only know one thing, and that Brendan does the announcement.
Go ahead, make the announcement.
Okay, well, I'll do them
This
as
is gonna
Brendan.
throw
People
me
won't
out.
even know the difference.
I don't know if I can handle this.
Okay, here we go. Oh, welcome everybody to episode 99 of the world famous, the one and only iTunes podcast, the Rad Dude Podcast. We've got sitting next to me on my right, the man
All
with
right,
the
I'm back.
blue T-shirt.
I'm back. Did you take him down volume-wise?
Yeah, I took the whole goddamn thing down.
What? I don't think you should do that. My editing is. I don't know how to do it. Do you think they'll be able to hear that?
No, we're back. What?
Oh, you just literally cut him out.
No, I just lowered the whole. He was screaming in my
You
ear.
actually, I will say, you nailed a lot of things there.
Yeah.
I was surprised. He did get the name of the podcast wrong, but other than that, I think he called it
No, it's on iTunes.
he called it the Rad Dude Podcast.
No, did you do the classic thing everyone else does?
What?
No one ever says. Oh, this guy. Okay, just say the Rad Dude Cast.
Yeah.
This guy's on the Rad Dude Podcast.
Yeah, no.
No.
It's a dude cast.
It's the Rad Dude Cast.
Oh, yeah, Mark Carey did that to me.
Do you think it
on
was
that show.
Do you
The
think we
Rad
named the
Drive
podcast well? I don't think we
don't
did.
know.
No, I think we did. I think everyone else is just goddamn idiots.
Yeah.
What? I'm not changing anything.
No, I'm not going to change it. Who said anything about changing?
I don't know. I thought you did.
I don't know. Anyway, it's episode 99, of course, as Anthony said. This is the world-famous
Thank
Rad Dudecast. You can find us on iTunes. Rate us, subscribe to us. We got to get into this message from Joseph, who's going to help us with our social media.
He wrote something so
I know.
long.
That's why I did.
And I
You
said
have
I
to
gotta-
read it. Yeah, we got to look into this.
We got to on the air. We read it.
No, we're not reading it on the air, but we got to do all these things.
He did a lot of work on that email.
yeah.
And I said,
That's great.
"Oh God, I can't
Well,
read
we
all
got to
that."
get it. We got to make these changes. We got to become
Talk to the microphone.
world famous. Talking to the microphone. Don't put that on. Don't put that on.
Why?
I don't know what you're working with.
I'm
you
working
look
with a
good with
fine
that.
head
Oh,
of
you
hair.
look great with that.
Whenever I wear a hat, especially a hat
That
like
looks
this,
really
I
cool.
You
look
look-
like a cool dude.
Yeah, you
No,
look
you
really
know
look
what I
like a guy directing
Yeah.
a movie.
Yeah, I look like a movie director. I look like a cool
Let me
dude.
take a picture of this. I'm going to post it
Yeah,
on
man.
our. Anthony has taken my hat, which is sort of like a Patagonia trucker hat. He's put it on. He looks fantastic. You can.
Yeah, I
and
just look like a
You look like Zack Snyder.
right. I look like some
Look at Michael Bay,
a
actually.
famous millionaire,
you do look like a famous millionaire.
Yeah.
Other than the fact that you're sitting in a chair
a famous
covered in blankets, like
crippled millionaire.
like
Michael Bay.
no, he looks like Larry Flint.
Can you just do the announcement so we can start the podcast?
that guy's got a weird voice.
You can follow us on Twitter at the Rad Dudecast. Obviously, subscribe, rate. I said all that shit. Fucking do whatever you want. Next week is the 100th episode, baby.
Yeah,
Shit
we're
is going to
gearing
get
up, man.
real. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be great. I've had an okay week. I saw a big-time fire yesterday. Oh, he does look like Michael Bay.
Yeah.
Greg
Yeah,
just showed us
yeah.
a picture
A
of Michael
classic
Bay. I saw a
director.
huge fire.
So
Oh, shit.
higher.
Oh,
My
really?
friend Diego
So,
Lopez
yeah.
got it on video.
There we go.
What do you do? What is this?
He's
do you
doing
think
that
to
voice,
do?
the swim
Swimming,
away
just
voice.
swimming in, swimming out. Tell me
We're
about
all
the
gonna do
vibe.
I'm gonna do a voice
All
too.
right, do a voice.
Easy voice, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do an
That's
easy
good, that's a good one.
voice though.
Tell us about the fire, Brandon. Tell us about the fire, man.
Figure one out.
Man.
Oh, God, come on. Not
So, man,
easy voice. Why you guys
Tell
do
us
hard voices?
About the fire.
I dropped my friend off,
Do
man.
a sing
Two
voice.
difficult voices.
Next, I see out of my eye. I see. Oh.
Just go easy.
Oh,
This
this easy, buddy. Don't tell me.
you can't maintain this for the whole podcast.
I can maintain this
Let's-
for 100 years.
So I don't know what character is, but we've seen this guy.
Anyway, forget about him, Anthony. Let me tell you. What do I see? Count them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fire trucks.
I'm out.
I'm in.
All
Full
right,
vote. This
all right,
guy's
I'm in
great.
too.
Fuck
I'm
you.
out,
That's
but I'm
great.
out. But let's do the Perlman cast.
No, you
He's
said
in the
I
middle
tried
of
to
his
do the
fire story.
I tried to do
I
the
wanna hear-
Berman. I tried to do the Berman cast. You said everyone do a voice, man. I come in with a voice. You say this is not the voice,
easy
man.
voice.
You just sound like Daniel Simons. Oh, it's a Norwegian comic.
No,
He's all
that's
right.
not me. Anyway,
I'm just like him.
no, look, man. You tell me to do a voice, I do a voice, and then you say, no, let's do the Pearl card. No,
I do
I'm
like
doing
this
the Pearl
voice.
card.
That's a great voice.
This
It's a-
voice
it's
I'm
a-
now-
It's a it seems like a friend of Kermit.
Exactly.
you
It's
know?
he's a frog.
seem like a friend of mine.
Hey, Kermit, my friend.
Hey,
You look green today.
I look green every day.
Yeah. Who's him?
That's Mr.
Oh, here it goes. That
Hi,
voice.
Mr. Piggy. Mr. Piggy's father.
Yeah, Miss Piggy's father. He's a loan shark.
Hey, what you think your daughter kind of easy?
Ah! I don't know. I don't know.
I think Kermit. I
He's
went over.
very indecisive.
Yeah,
I don't know anything. I don't.
I went over Kermit's house. He's doing it with Mr. Piggy.
Oh yeah, yeah. He doesn't even care. He's
no
so
characters.
wishy-washy.
You'll see him, Kermit, do it with your daughter. He say,
Alright.
"Get-
You guys win. Here we are, doing a character. Doing characters. I'm a pig father.
yeah, this
All
good.
right.
This real good because before the podcast we talk about how maybe we don't do no more character. They're too silly. We want to be more real, and so today we be more real with you.
I wasn't there for that meeting.
Yeah, you were. You just don't.
there for that meeting. It's always the same fucking guy who shows up.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Kinda gay, kinda Dr. Nick.
Yeah. He's cool, man. He's very cool. I say, anyway, I saw this guy the other day, man. Roller skating all over the place.
You saw a guy roller skating. That is what the news is. That's
Yeah, that's in the news. Now, more news for today. The grocery store got apples in. That's news. Oh, this just in.
We'll find something.
This just
Yeah.
this just in. Man, I don't want to do this anymore,
You
man.
can just get
I
out of it.
didn't
Just
want
start
to
How
talking
do you
normal.
get out of it?
Just start talking normal.
Here's the
We
thing.
always jump to grocery store. It's
Do-
always
Do we?
Yeah, I feel like we're always grocery store.
Here's what's
Maybe I
frustrating.
do. I
Yeah.
You made us. You said voices.
Yeah.
You started
Did I?
it, and
Yeah.
you wanted easy voices.
Easy voices like
But-
this. Yeah. Well, yeah. What are you doing?
But what's that different? If what how is that better than? Hey, man.
ah.
Because you don't have the headphones in.
I know, but
So take them out.
it's still the
It's
same
too sharp.
principles. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
still a voice. We're still doing characters.
yeah, I don't know how to do that easy voice.
Here-
That's your
any
voice.
kind of easy voice. Here, what I mean by easy voice is.
Okay, I'll try one.
Okay, try one. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
I'll
that's
try
better
one.
than her.
I'll try one. Hey, man. Do you like the soothing,
Yeah.
dulcet tones of sweet jazz?
Oh yeah, that's pretty good.
Hey, man.
Oh, I'm gonna do one.
Yeah.
I've been liking it.
Always that. In any volume, it's that.
Voice. That's a soft voice. What are you talking about?
I thought it was good.
I've been liking.
I don't.
I've been liking.
Maybe I'm in a bad. Maybe I'm a bad person.
I've been.
You're not a
hanging
bad
out.
person. I'll tell you that goes without saying.
You guys want to do? Let's jump into the questions. Wanna
Okay,
do the
so here,
questions?
let
What
me
about-
let
do
me
you want to talk about?
Maybe later.
let me dice you right into today's episode because today is a very special episode.
Yeah, dice
And
us on in, huh?
I'm gonna.
Why should you dice us on
Slice
in?
us in, dice
that's
us
a
in.
normal expression.
let me just roll us right into this. Last week, of course, we took listener questions and contributions. We have one very special listener. I don't even think he listens, but he's a good friend of the podcast. Comedian, a young man, very talented performer, writer, provocateur, if you will.
What is a provocateur?
They kind of shake things up. You know,
Mhm.
they
And
get
they
get out
entice
there.
you.
They
Jack things up.
They bring you into a room and then they lock the doors. Provocative.
Yeah.
Right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, yeah.
And then they say, "You want to get out? Maybe try to have sex with me. You don't have to, but I got the key to the door."
No.
Why is that bad?
What? Okay, fine. We'll get into your thing.
Oh man! Oh, very slyly got into it.
So,
Trap sex.
Yeah,
Yeah. That's.
yeah, man.
no, that's not okay.
It's the same as offering a woman. Some women want cars. They want a personality. They want to have fun for the rest of their life. And then some women just want to leave a room.
That's rape, man.
Yeah, they want to leave a room
It's
because you
kidnapping.
trapped them in
Yeah.
a room.
That's what you
It's
do.
not okay.
You do with other.
Funny? It's not okay.
That's what you do with other things.
What do you mean you do with other
What
things?
do
What
you
other things?
mean? You go. A woman will say, like you say, have sex with me. Well, why would I have sex with you? Because you're good looking, and have friendship. So you always want something. So the thing I'm offering is just different. It's just a different thing.
What is it? What you're offering?
No,
To get out of this cage.
But you're putting them in
yes,
the cage.
no other
It's
scenario.
different.
Dude, I don't know even why we're arguing this.
It's
He knows it's different. He knows it's a crime. In every other scenario, everything's been given freely. You're describing a situation where you took their freedom
Yeah.
and offered it back in exchange for sex.
Yeah. They
You're a
initially
monster.
had freedom,
You're a
and you
monster.
took
You're
it
like a
away.
war criminal.
I give
Yeah.
you things you want.
No, you're like Slobodan Milosevic.
Yeah.
Okay?
You are like the.
This is like insanity.
You don't have to do it.
Of course we don't have to do it. I would never do it.
I'd
and
say-
nor would you.
You don't have to have sex with me. But you also, I'm the one with the key.
But you put them in there.
I'm in there too.
But
I don't
you
leave,
have the key.
but I can't leave.
Yeah, but
Well,
you
hold
can
on.
leave.
This might be different.
Yeah,
You're saying you also don't leave. No,
we're
it's
all
not different.
trapped.
No, it's
we're
not
all
different.
trapped forever.
Never mind. It's
But you have the key.
Yeah.
What about the snakes?
What about the snakes?
There's a bunch of snakes I got in the room, so your time is limited.
I can't be in here anymore until we get some natural daylight in here. I'm gonna work on the clips. You talk him through this. We gotta get this clipped
All
up.
right.
Say I say,
Uh-huh.
listen, you don't have to have sex with me. But I got the key to the door, and I'm not opening it unless I get sex from somebody.
Yeah,
and
that-
also there's a bunch of snakes in here that are
Yeah.
very poisonous.
Yeah, no, that's not. There's no consent involved in that.
Yeah, you're consenting to not get eaten by snakes.
Because if you've created this doomsday scenario for them that you forced upon them.
Also, if
This
you're,
is just
it's not
another-
for a woman. It could be a man or a little boy.
Why
Oh,
is
it
this
could be a
a
dog.
discussion,
Oh, it could be a little boy.
Greg?
That's the second word that rattled off his mouth. Could be a man, could be a little boy.
I got
Who knows?
10 letters from the FCC last week
Yeah?
complaining about our podcast.
This is how I get coats.
What?
I do this for sex. I do it for coats.
I'd be fine with a coat
So I
robbery
go,
scheme.
give me your coat.
That's
They go,
less-
well, the snakes are coming.
God.
And the snake's coming, and I got a pig who I've been feeding humans. He's got a taste for blood.
Well, now you're just sort of doing like a Silence of the Lambs, the second one.
A lot of things.
Yeah.
This is just a different form of rape.
Well, it's not rape.
It's not even a different form.
Oh,
It's just
you're
rape, really.
It's
Yeah, you're probably right.
if I say in this, it says this is a no rape zone. There's a sign in the wall. So I say no rape zone.
Uh-huh.
So there's no rape here, whatever that is. This is too much.
Yeah.
All right, should I just tell everyone I was kidding?
No, I mean, I think you're serious.
Oh, you think I'm serious?
Yes, because I have seen you before. I've came over. I've seen a woman trapped in a room.
She wasn't trapped. All she had to do was say, "Can I have the key?" And I say, "Sure." You gotta fucking dug it out here. You gotta come on. You know what you gotta do. You gotta have sex with me, and you gotta want it.
Oh, God.
I got a gun. I got a gun. I pointed at people. I said, "Come in the room." What do you mean you're not gonna do it? I'll shoot you then.
What is, like,
That's not rape. They're agreeing.
the funniest, my favorite part my favorite part about
This is
our
gonna get on the news.
podcast is that, like, every episode I think, like, man, if this is someone's first Rad Dudecast.
Yeah.
But then
It's a
I
tricky
realize, wait, that's every episode.
That's every, yeah.
So
they
it's
don't get-
just we're just left with the people who listen to this and
Yeah.
are like, I'm on board.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's this going?
Yeah, these are all interesting ideas.
Yeah.
That could be applicable.
It's funny in my mind to talk about that.
Yeah, it's funny.
People mad now?
I'm gonna tweet this picture
I'm
of.
not mad.
I gotta tweet this
No one's
picture
mad.
of Ant.
Who's mad? No one's mad.
The internet is mad.
Oh,
The internet is going to write a blog that says Greg
Oh.
has trapped humans.
No, if anyone is gonna
Internet.
write that blog, it's going to be me.
That's fine, but I'm saying,
I
yeah,
don't
that's what we
know.
do. That's how we stay
Funny.
on top of it.
That's funny.
That's how we get famous.
You know what I
One
don't
of the people in
understand?
the midst of the podcast backlash against it. One of the people who's actively on it.
That's how we'll get famous. No bad heat.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
What if I just that sarcastic? News comes and they go, "You said this." I go, "Yeah." What do you think? You think that's not rape? Stop.
Oh, yeah,
Stop.
yeah.
Keep this bit going
Yeah.
to the White House.
Yeah. Yeah. To the fact that this has to be addressed. It gets so high up that somebody has to go, all right.
And I go, but what if I got a gun?
I hate that I even have to do this, but trap sex, which I'm not 100% sure is just more than one guy's crazy idea and not a pervasive thing that's happening throughout our society. Trap sex is rape.
It's a dungeon, and you can leave whenever you want.
If you have sex with you, we get it. It's
you
rape. Now,
Or give me, or fight me in a bare knuckle fight. But I got a bear on my side.
boy, a lot of
If
things.
if you fuck a bear enough,
Uh-huh.
he'll become loyal to you.
Here's
you know
the thing that's weird. Yeah, I could imagine. But
Mhm.
you don't get there's only really the only animals people are in relationships with
Yeah.
sexually.
Yeah.
Like people say, oh, bestiality means everything, any animal, but it's really let's be clear. It's pretty much just horses,
Yeah.
sheep, dogs, and like dolphins for some reason.
Yeah.
Goats.
Goats. Well,
Boat?
goats are kind of sheep.
Oh,
Yeah.
sheep, right.
No one's going out after jellyfish.
Yeah, nobody's like,
Right.
I just fucked a snake.
Yeah, probably it's got to have a big enough hole. That's the first thing. And a
Well,
bear.
no, it could fuck you.
That's true.
Oh, right. People do that with horses.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they die.
Is that
usually.
bestiality? That's not bestiality.
Yes, it is.
If you're just laying around and a horse sticks his dick in you, it's like a falling down.
But it's still bestiality.
It's like a falling down.
Like it fell into your hole, and now you're.
It's
What's
like
a falling down?
you know the movie with Michael Douglas.
If I sit on a broom, is that applianceotomy or whatever?
Yeah.
Or if the doctor sticks his finger in my butt to check for prostate, that's not sex.
Okay, fine. If a horse sticks his dick in your butt and he's honestly checking for prostate,
Yeah.
then
No,
fine.
he's doing.
It's not bestiality.
I didn't know it was going to happen. And how am I going to get out of this room?
Well, a lot of people will rub peanut butter all over their assholes because horses love peanut butter.
No, dog. You do that with dogs, I think.
Yeah.
No, but horse dicks love peanut butter. So
Yeah,
then
they
a
do.
horse dick will fuck your asshole if you're a peanut butter rabbit.
I would like to know.
And you sprinkle hay in there.
Sprinkle. Sprinkle a little
Horses
hay.
love hay. You've never heard the joke?
what do you think is the biggest?
I love how I get weird.
What do you think is
during
the biggest
characters.
animal anyone's ever fucked is?
What's the biggest animal?
Maybe an elephant.
whale?
A blue whale.
Has anyone tried to fuck a blue whale? Spock?
You
Journey
got to
home?
do that in the ocean. It's so complicated. I don't think you'd be
A
able to.
giraffe?
Maybe. Yeah, I
You
don't
can't try
know.
to fuck a giraffe? No. You think if I fuck a giraffe, I'll probably be the first person to ever fuck a giraffe. That's how I'll get my name in the books.
Oh, you want to hear this
Sure.
hot new? I got a new bit I'm
Sure.
doing, but it's related to what we're talking about.
All right.
Can I do my new bit?
Do the new bit, and then we got to do the Perlman quiz.
Yeah.
Okay. The bit is the oldest. This is true. The oldest cat there ever was named Cream Puff. He was 38. Right.
Yeah.
But the guy who owns Cream Puff also owned the last oldest cat there ever was, who was 35. And everyone on the internet is like, man, this guy really knows how to take care of cats. And nobody is like, man, this guy really lies about how old his cats are. It's a good bit, right?
Funny bit.
But it's like, did nobody check this guy out? He's just saying he's got the
probably
oldest
did.
cats there ever were?
No, they probably got papers.
How do you get a paper on a cat?
You go to the zoo,
You got to register a cat if you buy one.
like a gun. Find
Yeah.
the waiting list.
Anytime, any offspring of any kind, you have to register with the government.
So I should drop the bit?
No, I don't know. I'm just saying things. That's probably not true.
Yeah. Bluey's the oldest
Bluey's the
dog
oldest
there ever
dog,
was.
yeah.
Yeah, I talk about
Did you
him
see
a
my
lot.
video? Did you see who was in it?
I shouted out to you. Greg put my mom's cat, White Cat, in a video he made.
Yeah, I thought
Yeah,
that.
that's funny,
have
man. The
yet
way that
to-
cat says it's funny.
I've yet to receive a dime of royalties on that, but it's a great video.
I got 30 views. I'll give you 15 of those. I'll
That's
watch
fine.
whatever video you want 15 times.
I
As
love
royalties.
that. I love that. The next
That's
alternate
not
side
bad.
party.
That's a good way to
That's
get.
a good
You
view
can-
trading.
View trading.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, Bluey was from Australia. He was 29. It's a pretty old dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was that trap sex bit too long? Was that too much?
No,
No, it's
I'm in my head
it's,
now.
fun stuff.
It's
I feel funny.
it doesn't matter. Like you've said way worse.
Yeah.
Really?
That was well.
What's worse?
Oh, man, you've done a lot of talk.
man.
Look at this picture I tweeted
Alright.
to Anthony at the Rad Dudecast. I tweeted this
Ooh,
great
that's a
picture
great
of
one.
Anthony. He looks great. He's smiling.
He is
It's like a
smiling.
good picture, right?
Yeah, 3 likes.
3 likes already. That's
Let me take a look.
Let's get the
You look
Perlman
cool.
going.
Okay, so as I was
Oh,
saying
yeah,
before,
whoa.
Greg somehow derailed my intro into trap sex. Perlman, just a fantastic friend of ours, great
Fantastic.
comedian. And last week I put the call out for questions when
we
we answered your questions on last week's podcast,
how Perlman talks.
and we got so many
what's
questions
up?
from Dan
Oh.
Perlman, and such good questions that we decided that we would make a whole episode of questions from Dan
Questions.
Perlman, and it's called the Pearlcast.
Can I do a song?
Yeah, please
Question-
bring us in.
Questions from Dan Perlman. I'm Dan Perlman.
That's not a song, but it's pretty damn good.
That's how he talks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
do it again.
Oh.
I'll jazz it up a little.
Questions from Dan Perlman. I'm Dan Perlman. All right, let's do it.
Okay, welcome aboard. 1. How would you improve all cereals using only things that currently exist? Now, I like this question because I have no idea what it means. Do I have to improve? Do I have to go through each one, or does it just mean one item that improves any cereal?
Sure.
What?
So how would you improve all cereals using only
Mind if I
things?
take the reins on this?
Sure.
You take the reins, but I think I have an answer too.
First thing you do, a trap. Trap people to like it. You got any cereal, you get a box of shit. If I got the key to the door and you can't get out, you're going to tell me you love it.
I'm so angry right now. I'm so angry. I'll tell you how you improve all cereals.
What do you
okay?
do?
Here's what you do. The back of a cereal box, right?
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of it because I eat cereal late at night, and I'm down
That's
there,
the best.
and I've usually already taken my contacts out, and I forget my glasses, so I can't watch TV. I gotta read the cereal box, right? I'm reading the back of the cereal box. A lot of times they
Yeah.
got activities, whatnot. This is what you do. You take an extra piece of cardboard, okay? It folds out. You're talking a double issue
Like
on
a
the
book.
back. Like a book. You fold out the back.
Cereal books.
You've got a full spread, maybe a maze, because a lot of times they have mazes, but make it a good one. Make it a Where's Waldo, anything. Every cereal doing this.
Every week?
Every week, yeah. It's a subscription-based service.
This is the greatest. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah, it's good,
the
right?
greatest idea I've ever
Yeah.
heard in my life.
Yeah, it's good.
All magazines. Or just take a magazine, staple it to your cereal box.
Yeah,
Do
exactly.
this at home.
Yeah, it's
you
great.
could do that.
Yeah.
I like that, a subscription cereal service. So
Yeah.
you get cereal every month. You get a magazine. Also, you get this great box of
Yes.
cereal. Because that's what I
Mixed
hate.
up to cereals.
Yeah, and it comes
Ooh,
to your door.
What if, a lot of podcasts do for their merch,
Mm.
T-shirts or posters.
Why don't we
what if
make
we
a
do
cereal?
with
Yeah.
a book?
Yeah. The
Yeah, that's
Rad
great.
Dude Crisps.
Rad Dude Crisp Crunch.
Yeah, because that's the thing. In the
Rad
world
Dude
of
Crunch.
cereal, you could just rip people off and no
Oh,
one
it's
cares.
done all the
You know
time.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sell it in a plastic bag. We
Yeah,
sell it in a
put a
magazine.
bunch of Cheerios in a plastic bag. Call them Crazy O's. People do that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I was
Fruity
talking
Levels.
I was talking to someone
Fruity
about
Levels.
that the other day. How it it is kind of funny that comedy is like the last like honor-based thing where it's like, don't take my joke. Why? Because it's mine.
Right,
Like,
right.
in any other industry, it's like, don't take my product idea. Is it patented? No. Well, then I'm
No.
fucking taking
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
What are you
Yeah.
talking about?
Stop me.
Yeah, stop me.
I'm gonna
That's
rush
kind
to
of
it.
cool about comedy. Like anything
Yeah.
else,
It
like
really is.
don't do this song. Do you have a patent for that song? No. Well, then I'm doing it.
Don't fuck
It's
my
on my
girlfriend.
album. Yeah.
Is her pussy wet?
Yeah.
She's wet. I'm going to get in there. I'll swim around. Plus, I got this dungeon.
So that
that's good.
question 2 from Perlman. I think that settles
Well,
cereal.
also, too, here's what I think.
Oh, Anthony didn't get to say
Yeah.
his.
Well, I just assumed
What
he was.
goes good with milk that's not cereal going? You know what I mean?
Well, chocolate milk.
Yeah, that's good. Milk.
Chocolate milk. Yeah, I know. But you want something that goes good with milk.
I'm
Yeah.
off milk, man. My guru got me off it.
I know. But what goes good with milk that's
Crunch-
not in cereal right now? I'm asking you.
Oh, I
don't
see.
know.
I see.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Chocolate and
There's an
cookies.
opportunity
But there are
there.
Cookie Crisp cereal.
Yeah, I know. But that really...
I think anything that's good with milk has sort of been turned into a cereal. I guess, you know what's good to dip in milk? A peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Oh,
So what if,
Yeah.
has anyone done a peanut butter and jelly cereal?
No, I don't think
one
so.
peanut butter and jelly sandwich that comes in a box.
That exactly.
No, tiny little guys that there's like sort of a harder case outside of them So they float.
He's
they
waving you off. Anthony's
I know
waving you
he's
off.
waving me off.
Oh, I thought but I'm not hearing you. Keep going.
But so each little piece of the cereal is a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
He's waving you
I'm
off.
kidding. I'm just kidding.
He's waving you off.
me off.
No, keep
He
going.
said,
I'm
"Don't
having fun
fly."
waving you up. Keep going. I'm sorry.
No, I'm done.
What?
That's the cereal.
No, with
Little
a
peanut butter
harder
and jelly
outer
sandwiches.
crust.
It's
so
got a
it
little bit
stays
harder
on.
so it doesn't get all
Yes.
fall apart on you.
But bigger. I like Greg's idea and your idea at the same time.
No, well, Greg's idea is not an idea. That's just a sandwich. You can't just
In a
sell
box.
it.
In a box.
Put it in a
that comes
box.
in a magazine.
Yeah, the sandwich
Okay,
in a
that's
box.
pretty good, yeah.
Also, little tacos.
Yeah.
I love tacos. On the
They
side.
had little tacos one time.
Little taco cereals?
Oh, not cereals. No, I don't think that's going to be good as a cereal.
You know,
do
I
you?
had the other day.
Well, you put cheese on your tacos.
You know, I had the other day. I had pickles. I had ice cream and then I had a pickle afterwards, and it was pretty good.
I'll
That's
throw up.
disgusting.
I swear to
You
God, right
live
now.
your life just like a fucking drifter that
Oh
eats
my
whatever
God.
comes in front of him because he has to.
I
because
ordered
there's
it.
no choice. You ordered ice cream followed by pickles?
No, it was an ice cream. Elvis used to eat this. He used to have.
Elvis did not eat this.
I don't
Elvis
maybe-
used to eat peanut butter and
Yeah.
bananas on a
Right.
sandwich, not pickles and ice cream.
Oh yeah. Maybe
Now, who
they
eats
got
that?
me on that
A
one.
Martian who hasn't talked to a human yet.
Well, anyway, I had a pickle after ice cream. It was
But
pretty
how?
good.
So you ordered it.
Yeah,
Where
I had
were
an
you?
Ice cream
a diner?
Sunday. No, this place in Brooklyn. Then I got this Elvis ice cream, and it was a banana ice cream.
That's where Elvis came from.
Yeah, with a slab of peanut butter,
That's what you were thinking.
with the bacon stuff on it. Well, I didn't like the bacon stuff.
Yeah.
I think it's too overwhelming in
Yeah,
flavor.
yeah.
I like when they do candy pecans more, but I forgot to do that.
So you ordered that.
I ordered that, and it
Okay.
was good.
So
And then
you,
they had
is
a
it at a
pickle
table? Is it
afterwards.
table service?
Yeah, I was sitting at a table.
You're sitting at a table. So you
By
ordered
myself,
that.
though.
Did you tip?
What's up? Yeah, of course I
You were by
did.
yourself? Was it a comedy show? You were just there?
No, I was waiting to do a show, but I said, let me get there early because I heard about this place
What's
that's
the
got
place
crazy milkshakes.
Let's give him a shout
Brooklyn Pharmacy.
out. Oh, I have heard of that.
Yeah.
But so you order that,
Yeah.
right?
Uh-huh.
And then you're still a little hungry. What do you say then?
No, they gave me a pickle.
They,
I was all
dude,
done.
There's no way.
Yeah, I've
no,
got a picture.
there's absolutely no way they just
yes,
delivered a pickle with an ice cream
they
sundae.
did.
As just part of the sundae.
Yes.
You order one
Look-
sundae, you get a pickle with
They
it.
Say
gave
it
me
again.
a pickle afterwards.
Say it again, but look me in the face and say it.
They gave me a pickle afterwards.
Really?
Just as
Yes.
matter of course.
Yes.
You get a free pickle.
Swear on grandma. Swear on
Swear on my grandma, they gave me a pickle.
They're
And
just- that's disgusting.
You didn't say like maybe I want a pickle. They
no,
just
they gave
a pickle
me it.
comes
It came
with their
a
ice
thing.
cream.
I was happy to have it. It was good. But that's what I'm saying.
That's
Do
like
you- are
giving
you-
you a glass of water and then putting mustard on your tongue.
Yeah, what? It's so
Right.
unrelated.
Well, I don't know why, but they did it and it was good. So that's what I mean.
Can we call them?
Man,
I don't have the hookups, but I
Damn it.
could.
well, yeah, if we had a phone
Fuck it, I'll do it.
situation.
You guys talk. I'll get it hooked up.
Yeah.
Just ask him. Say my friend claims he got a pickle.
Yeah, all right, call him up.
Yeah, I mean this is crazy. Now maybe we don't have. I don't know. Do you
no,
want to
no,
call him?
call
Well,
him
I
up.
gotta-
You guys are so adamant
I'm gonna
about
call the
this.
police.
And
Yeah,
call the police, actually.
I would call the police.
What is your questionings like with the police? Like, what's the question? Like, is this a law? You
What,
know, like,
this
is there
pickle
a
thing?
There should be like a police line where I go, "Hey, is this a law?" What?
Oh.
You know,
that's
Oh, yeah,
pretty good.
that's good.
Well, here's what's interesting about that is, for the most part, they wouldn't know. Like police aren't lawyers, you know. Like
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
just
yeah.
they like it's weird. They just sort of have a rudimentary
Yeah, man.
understanding
They're
of what's
just
allowed.
A bunch
but-
of guys who want
yeah,
the summers off.
yeah.
they don't get the summers
get the
off.
They
summers.
don't? Then why do it?
That is violence does.
That's so genuine. I
Oh,
don't
man, that's
know
good.
anything. I know one.
So what
thing.
I mean with this pickle thing is that maybe pickles and milk are good together.
You get
So you do a box of tried pickles, and then you throw them in milk and you see what happens.
Man, we're getting tons of likes on this picture.
guys.
Yeah.
Let's get into the damn problem. Second question.
It's the third question, I think, because we've done. Oh,
Oh,
no,
that was because the peanut butter and jelly thing. That's what I mean. Because they've done this before. Because I've gotten excited by a lot of cereals who try interesting things. Waffle Crisp was one of them, but they've
Waffle,
never
yeah.
nailed it because they try to doctor the original thing too much.
Give me real
Just
waffles.
Give me the real waffles.
That's what I'm saying.
Great.
Oh,
Give me
I
a real
see
peanut
what
butter
you're
and jelly
saying.
sandwich.
Yes, give me real pickles.
we got
give me a real peanut butter and jelly
we
sandwich.
got 5 likes, no retweets. Throw us a retweet. We're not a favorite.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay.
Also, check out my videos on YouTube. I have so many videos.
Greg's got
got a
great
lot of
videos.
videos.
He's got
I make
great
a
videos.
new web series every day, and I never make a second episode.
Yeah.
But there shouldn't be a second.
But I like
episode
that
'cause
that's
they're
what
so
you do.
good.
Yeah.
You do, and they're always reoccurring. They seem like they're reoccurring, but they'll never happen again. I think it's great.
Question 2.
All right, what's the second question?
Have you guys ever witnessed a miracle? Second part, was that cool?
Yeah.
What miracle have you witnessed?
You go first because mine involves a basement.
Well, I don't know really if my. Wait a second. You can't. Everything can't be about trap sex.
Everything revolves around trapping a person in one way or another. We're trapped right now by this podcast.
This guy is broken, Greg.
No, he's not finished.
Oh, is this a Build-A-Figure? I've
Yeah.
picked up a figure of, I believe he's the Flash.
No.
No, that's Ant-Man.
Oh, that's
Oh,
Ant-Man,
it's
but
Giant Man. That's
Also
very
known
close, though,
as
same
Giant
guy.
Man.
He's giant,
Yeah,
but
it's-
he's missing a leg and an arm.
Henry Pym.
That's his name?
Hank Pym.
Hank Pym. Yeah,
Um,
but I guess Henry and Hank might be the real same name.
Yeah. So I did witness what I think was a miracle.
Suck on that, nerds.
But I'm not entirely sure. I saw and I've talked about it on the podcast before.
Yeah.
I saw in 7th grade Terry the Dwarf beat up Mr. Braddock. I've never
This
said
seems real.
What?
it is real.
It's a true story.
No.
It's true, I swear to God.
Really?
Yes, a dwarf named Terry in my algebra class beat up the teacher. And it was the best thing I've ever seen.
How'd you keep going on living?
I
To
wish I
peak
would have
so
known
young.
at the time to really treasure this because I was young enough that I just sort of like thought like this is what life gives you. You see
Yeah.
awesome stuff, but it's like that's so rare.
Should I interrupt you to tell you that we're not recording?
Are we not recording?
Because this has just been for us.
No, we're recording.
I don't think we are.
I
This
think
is
we
36 seconds.
36 minutes.
All right, we're all right.
Well, I don't know.
So
Anyway.
what happened? 2-hit combo?
What happened was Mr. Braddock told Terry, "You got to stop talking while I'm teaching," and then Terry beat the shit out of him.
What?
Yeah, dwarf.
Think
He jumped on his back. Dwarfs. That whole thing about like dwarf strength, it's true.
Yeah?
He was the strongest man I've ever seen. He
Their
also may.
muscles are more compacted.
Yeah, he also may
so
have
they're
been
more
35 years old. I have no idea,
Right.
but he jumped on his back and beat him up.
Like a squirrel.
And to be fair to the teacher, like he couldn't fight back because he was a kid. He didn't want
Right.
to beat up a kid. So it's
Yeah.
hard to say if the strengths were matched evenly. You know?
Yeah.
But it didn't
Did he
seem
get
like
expelled?
he had much of a chance. Nah, I don't know. There's dwarf law. It's different.
Here,
Yeah.
if I'm Mr. Braddock, I go, fine, you beat me up. I wait till Terry is 18, call every one of my students all up again. I've been training for years. And then I beat the shit out of Terry
Yeah.
in front of
I
everybody
don't
and
think
been
he
like,
could have, though,
this
man.
is something I couldn't do 12 years ago. But no, to never doubt my strength.
Let me
Yeah, that's a good
let me
move.
one up you.
Great.
This is how you're going to do this. Let me show you how this is at 18. No. 2 weeks later. Here's what I do. And I'll be honest with you because the thing is, the guy's gotten through a lot of issues. You're a dwarf. You got through a lot of issues.
Sure.
So I'm not going to show you hatred. I'm going to change who you are as a person. I'm going to invite you.
Ah.
I'm going to invite you over to my house, right?
Mhm.
And you're going to see all these pictures of my family.
Oh,
Like, this
great.
is who I am as a person.
Sure.
This is who you could be. Here's books. Here's magazines. Here's my toys. I want to enjoy you to my friendship, right?
Uh-huh.
Then I offer you a sandwich, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
that's not the refrigerator door. That's a lever. Bam!
Yeah.
Fucking locked in my basement. Trapped. What are you going to do now? Well, you know the only way out. You got to fuck me.
Interestingly, until the trap sex part, that system, if you recall from last week,
Yeah.
was very similar to how he was going to defeat the bear, where
Yes.
he introduces
Oh,
the bear
right.
to his children,
Yeah.
shows
yeah.
them pictures
Yeah.
of his family,
Yeah,
And that's-
becomes has a 20-year relationship that
Yep.
slits the bear's throat.
And that's the thing you guys didn't realize is that within that bear, he was trapped in my basement. And then he
Oh,
never.
right.
And like I said before, if you fuck a bear enough,
Right.
it becomes loyal to you.
yeah.
And then people say, well, how are you going to do it? I say, fight my bear. Here's Golga the bear.
Uh-huh.
Golga the bear is loyal to me
Right.
because I have fucked him several times a night for 5 years.
Oh, yes.
No coming.
No.
Because it's a respect thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, continue.
So I don't know. That was maybe a miracle that I saw that. It was wonderful. No one got seriously injured, and I hope that both parties involved are doing well. But have you ever seen a miracle?
Every time I look at my child's eyes.
Did you start by saying Brian?
What?
Is your child's name Brian? What did you say?
Sure.
Brian?
Yeah, my child. Every time I look at my child's eyes, that's a miracle.
And
Yeah.
where does he live?
He lives in my house.
No, we're in your house. He's
Yes.
just over in your room.
Yeah, he's in my room right now.
What's his name, your child?
Brian.
Have you ever met him, Greg?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've met Brian.
He's in my room
he's in
right
his room
now.
right now.
Age?
What?
Age?
He's 17.
17.
17.
Yeah, I could back all this
Yeah.
up.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he just stays in your room, doesn't go to school, nothing.
No, he learns by the trees.
Yeah, he learns by the trees.
But he doesn't go outside.
No, never.
No.
You can't. I don't like for him to interact with his teachers. I like him to just look at
yeah,
them
yeah.
and gather his thoughts from there, and then I hand him weaponry, and then I send him out in the world when he's 30.
Yeah.
So 13 more years.
13 more years.
Of
He'll be
tree
ready to. I'll hand him a Bowie knife, and I'll say, "Get out there."
Has he ever been outside?
What?
Outside. Has he ever
No,
been?
he can't be outside. He'll die
Why?
because that's what I've told him.
Oh, so he...
Anthony knows exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
so you are doing trap sex with your son.
Yeah.
Trap raising. There's all types of
Yeah.
trap.
There's all kinds of
There's trap
sex.
raising. There's trap sex.
raising, trap sex,
There's trap arts and
Well, I think
crafts.
there's an
trap dentistry.
I think I know how to
Trap
do
dentistry.
to figure out which kind you're doing. Do you have sex with Brian?
Well, what's sex? Define sex.
Yep, you're doing trap sex.
Okay.
No, but you don't have to have sex with him. What I'm saying is that there's multiple traps.
Yeah.
You can do trap where you say,
Yeah.
you're locked in
exactly.
here. Make me
I'm not having
a
sex
galage.
with Brian. I'm trap raising him.
Trap raising.
Yeah.
But you just didn't know if you were having you said define sex when I asked.
No, that was a separate matter. I was
Yeah.
asking you to define sex.
Oh, you just didn't understand what sex was.
I'd like to know everyone's definition of it. That
I'm
was a
very close
separate
to
matter.
making this guy balance, and if I get it, I'm going to be very pumped.
Yeah. Trap anything.
Trap anything.
Trap podcasting
stop.
is a new podcast.
There's
Right.
I'm so uncomfortable by this whole trap.
Trap
line
ride.
of-
If you trap ride someone,
Oh, I balanced Greg's figure
He's
on
gonna
one.
fall. Hold on.
He's gonna fall in.
that's $170 figure,
Trap.
just so you know.
What?
It's
Well, then why has he got no
$170.
leg and no foot?
Because I can't complete him because he's so goddamn expensive. That
Then
arm
he's
is
not worth that much
$50.
money if they're selling you him by bit parts.
Yeah, this next piece is $80, and I
80
can't.
bucks?
Well, I gotta find it cheap. I'm gonna find it cheap.
You got to get out of this racket, man.
Well, I sold mine
That
to go
piece
to.
of plastic costs $0.25.
Well, I sold mine to take a class, and then I've been building them back slowly.
What kind of class?
I took a commercial acting class.
Oh, yeah, that was a good class.
Yeah, I haven't gotten one.
Have you
goddamn
ever witnessed a
commercial.
miracle? And please, I beg
Truthful?
of you, I beg of you,
Yeah,
can it not be about trap sex, which is rape and not funny?
it's not funny,
Mm-mm.
So have you ever witnessed a miracle?
but it is real. That's the thing I do. Yeah, one time I was in my attic. But that's just an attic.
Yeah.
Regular attic. Me and my brother and my sister were up there. And my sister says if you turn the statue, there's a Mary statue.
Yeah.
If you turn it, things happen.
Yeah.
And I said, I don't believe you. And so I chained her to the floor and I raped her. Just want to watch your
You guys got any dates coming up?
This is bullshit, man. I'm going to withdraw from this podcast.
I didn't rape my sister.
Whatever.
I love my sister.
Number 3, and I'm going to take these.
She doesn't listen. Hope no
Pearl,
one listens.
I'm going to take these on my own.
Guys,
now,
I'm
because
sorry.
they've clearly demonstrated they're not of the capabilities of answering a question without making light of the worst thing in the world.
No,
that
the
can
worst
happen
thing in
to
the
a
world
woman.
is murder and
Uh,
Holocaust and child pornography. Not the worst, but up there.
3, can you teach me how to drive
Razor
a car?
blade to your eyeballs is one of the worst.
Can you teach me how to drive a car? Not in person. Explain it over the podcast. Yeah, Pearl, I didn't know you couldn't drive a car. It's very simple. Now I'm putting on my hood. I can't even look at these other
If I fed you to a shark,
Yeah.
that's the worst.
Okay, anyway. What I've done is I've put my hood down. I'm now having my
Pouring
own podcast.
acid in your face.
Yeah.
I'm having my own
that's pretty
podcast.
bad.
I refuse to participate
All right.
in their podcast.
I'm only kidding, guys.
This is called the Rad Dudecast. Anyway, yeah, it's pretty easy to drive a car, I would say.
Yeah.
What was the question?
Can you teach me how to drive a car over the podcast?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anthony, that was gross.
Oh, bullshit. Greg burped.
Hilarious.
I burped once the whole thing.
Not like
No,
18
you're
episodes.
doing pretty good.
Yeah, you fucking sit in there and you look where you're going, you throw the wheel, you throw it in drive, you're in.
Yeah, that's it. Now, you're going to have to be careful. You're going to watch out for other cars on the road, pedestrians. The right pedal makes you go.
Yeah. No.
Left
yeah,
is the
it
brakes.
does.
Yeah, left
The
is
right
the brake.
pedal. Yeah. Yeah, you put on both the whole time. That
No.
way you don't have to take your foot off.
No.
Why?
no.
That's a better method.
That's a terrible method. That's not going to work.
No, and then you're using the brake more, so you're getting your brake ready. You know, you're getting your brake worked. Do you know what I mean?
No. What do you mean? Do you think I'm going to say, yeah, I know what you mean? When you're just telling people that the way to drive is to hold down both pedals at all times?
Yes. So that way you don't put your foot off the brake.
I don't think we can release this episode.
Yeah, no shit. We can't release it. You're the world's
think we
number one
release-
proponent of rape.
This episode doesn't get released until it has sex with us. Much like the people in Greg's trap sex cage.
Final question
People
for
are gonna be
Pullman.
you know, I
No one's going to care. No one ever cares. Our podcast is like Donald Trump. The worse things that we say, the more people like it. It really is.
So this one, I want you to.
Now you're getting a bigger rape.
Yeah, yeah. People are on board more. I
you to
watched him last night on a town hall thing with
Oh, it's
Anderson
the worst.
Cooper. It's tough
What'd
to
he say?
watch, man.
No, it's not
It's-
funny anymore.
It
It's
really
like,
isn't.
It's
Yeah,
bad.
I had to turn it off.
It's bad. He
It's-
tweeted this thing when he goes. I forget the exact tweet, so I'm going to take it. Don't quote me exactly on this, but he goes, another terrorist attack in Afghanistan. Only I can solve this.
Yeah, he said only
He's just a
I can-
lunatic.
I
What do you mean
know.
only you
Yeah.
can?
Well, then help us. If you have the answer,
yeah.
tell us.
Yeah, you don't have to wait.
I'll release the AIDS cure if you give me.
Yeah.
That's
Wow.
trap.
That's-
He's a trap.
That's a trap.
He's
sex.
trap
Yeah,
president.
nutshell.
He's our presidential
He's-
trapper.
He's trap president.
And he's for
Trap
real.
president.
You've never
Yeah.
trapped anyone for real.
No,
Yeah,
I'm too
He's
weak.
actually trap president.
Yeah.
Thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh man, it's bad. Fourth, there's 2 more questions left. These, I beg you.
I'll give you a real answer.
I beg
of
you
course.
for real answers. 'Cause I think
Yeah, we're
this
doing
one's
real
fun.
answers from here on out.
I hope my aunt listens to this one.
Number 4. What's the plot of the best movie that's never been made? And what's the title?
Black Jaws.
I mean, how?
Black Jaws.
Let me just tell you straight to your face, Perlman. I will give you $17 trillion if Greg makes it through a description
I don't
of
know.
this movie without a woman being trapped.
It doesn't have to be a woman. I trap everybody. I trap everybody, every race,
Little boys.
everything.
Who wants to start on this one? Black
Birds.
Jaws. Go ahead, Anthony. The movie's
Yeah.
called Black Jaws.
Yeah, it's just Jaws, but he's a black guy. But he's a black guy shark. Do you know what I mean?
No.
No.
Half
No, it'd
human,
be
half
like-
shark.
Yeah, it'd be like,
This is going to get real
Yeah.
racist. This is going to get real racist.
yeah, it'd be like, y'all thought we motherfuckers couldn't swim, huh?
I don't think we can do this.
Well, we can. Chomp, chomp, motherfucker.
This is the worst day of my
We
life.
got to stop.
This
we
is
can't
by
release
far.
What? Samuel L. Jackson
No,
is
this is
black?
insane, dude. Guys,
Yo,
Guys.
really? Y'all motherfuckers thought we couldn't swim.
guys. This is.
Greg keeps laughing, so I have to keep
I
doing
gotta
it.
stop because I'm laughing because you can't put this in people's ears. You can't
I
have this.
can't help it. Greg
It's
keeps laughing.
offensive.
I know.
It's horrible.
I know it's horrible, but he keeps laughing.
What's the same thing with trap sex?
I know. It's
Yeah, what are you?
horrible
Who are
system.
you to throw stones? This is the worst goddamn day of my life. I don't stand for either of this.
Anthony laughs.
Oh,
What do you mean? Because he laughs? So what? It's ridiculous. It's racist, and your thing is rape.
You need a little net to catch a little boy. Where's your little net store?
This, I apologize to everyone who's ever known me or believed in me. I'm disgusted. I feel taken advantage of. I feel used. I don't want to release this.
We can't. We have to.
You have to.
Anyway,
'cause we don't know.
We should list this exclusive to hospice patients.
Can I tell you the plot of the best movie that's never been made?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
I got one too, though.
So the movie is called The Rad Dude Bloodbath.
Oh, man.
And it's the story of a man who is roped, cajoled, trapped, if you will, into hosting a podcast with 2 narrow-minded, misogynistic,
Visionaries.
racist,
Oh, you're gonna say race.
evil
Yeah.
co-hosts
Yeah.
named Spanthony and Preg.
Anthony.
Spanthony Cavito and Sprague Poraluzzo, who had since changed his name to Sprague Spone. And our noble hero Yerndon.
Yerndon.
Day after day would try and keep the podcast on the straight and narrow, the up and up, something to be respected in the face of dirt, of obscenity, filth.
Uh-huh.
And one day he couldn't take it anymore.
Oh.
I can't say what I was going to say.
I was expecting.
I was going to say.
Don't.
I
say
can't
it.
say what I was going
Just say it.
Join us.
Yeah.
Join us
Yeah,
on the
join
dark
us,
side.
brother.
Come.
Brother.
to. No, and then he killed him.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what you're gonna say.
No.
That's not bad.
No, it wasn't what I was going to say. I was going to combine the trapping and the racism.
Yeah, of course.
Anyway, that's my movie. What's your number one movie, Greg?
Well, all right, it's a story about a bird lawyer. Every day he wakes up in the morning and he says, "Where are my cases? Not enough birds are being prosecuted." So he has this idea where he says, "Here's what I'll do." He starts a smear campaign on all the birds, and he starts saying, "Birds," and then it went too far, and the cats started killing all the birds. And the bird lawyer says, "I did it just because of me." And then he took a little boy and sucked his dick.
Pardon?
So I didn't know where to go with that.
That was good, baby.
And what's the movie called?
It's called Second Little Boy. We can't release this one.
No, man. This is,
We can't.
This is-
Can this one be like? You have to pay for this one.
No, we don't have that technology.
we should try to sell this one to that guy that bought the Wu-Tang album.
Yes, Martin Shkreli.
Yeah. The guy's got the AIDS virus.
Episode 99.
We
He's
will
got-
sell
He's
this
got the AIDS virus.
In a jar. Final question. Is it even... I don't even know if this is... Perlman, I'm sorry for what we've done to what you believed in. But you find a... From the ATM, you get a $20 bill with a note written on the bottom. What does the note say? Read me the note. I would say the note says, "Help, I'm in Greg's closet. He's got this idea that trapping people is okay. Please let me out. He's a mad rapist."
What's the question?
You get a $20 bill from the ATM. It's got a secret note on the bottom. What's it say?
I have to come clean about something.
Right. That's what the note says?
You all fell prey. You all fell prey to the oldest trick in the book. I'm really not Greg. Greg is in the basement. My name, you may remember, is store owner.
Whoa!
Whoa, what?
Yes!
No!
Oh, no wonder. I knew Greg wouldn't say stuff like this.
Store owner.
And my apprentice.
Computer!
What? It hasn't been Greg and Anthony this whole time saying these
No.
hateful things?
It is a store owner.
And computer!
Whoa!
And
Still me, Brendan.
Oh!
It's been me the whole time.
Oh, really?
And I feel taken advantage of, but
Yes.
I also feel relieved.
yes,
My friends are still okay.
they're not okay. They're in the basement
They're
being raped profusely,
Squirming and squibbling!
cutting their eyes with razor blades.
Yes!
Let me ask you, computer. What kind of computer are you?
IBM Aptiva! IBM Aptiva! 1992! CD-ROM!
Oh,
Hard
this
drive,
is,
DOS!
Boy, this is a relief to me, guys.
Is it a relief that your friends are in the basement?
Yeah, I don't
Cutting their
care, as long as
eyeballs
they're still
with-
good guys, man. Here's and I want to. We do have to get out of here, store owner. We'll talk to you a little bit more, but before we do that, Perlman wants to say, I want to thank you all for this opportunity dedicated to you guys, great friends, the Rad Dudes. What do you think the guys in the basement will think of that?
I think they're gonna think, please, no more,
No more lie!
no more ravishing.
No more ravishing! No more bleach!
But all they have to do is just,
Have sex with
sex
us!
with
Can you
us.
guys do me a favor and not
Yes.
listen for a second?
Yeah, sure.
Just shut it down. Guys, so it is a relief. Turns out Greg and Anthony are in the basement. The only way to get them out of this is I'm going to try and turn store owner and computer against each other. I think that's the only way I can save my friends. All right, you guys can come back.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We shall never turn against each other.
Never!
Just saying that out loud for no reason.
The greatest of friendships.
Yes.
The greatest of friends.
The way, just as in Fight Club, where fighting another man makes you closer to them, so does raping children.
And raping Greg's mouth.
Can I ask you, who's in
Yes.
charge between you two?
We are ruled by our genitals.
Yes.
But who makes the decisions?
My penis.
Your penis. So you have to do whatever his
Well,
penis
my
says.
penis has to talk to his penis.
Yes, our penis
Tip to tip.
tip to tip and have conversation.
Is his penis in charge?
Uploading the
There
data.
is equal partnership. Two leaders.
Uploading data into
Downloading
your
data
penis
to
hole.
my penis hole.
This reminds me of
Accessing data.
This reminds me of two
to
brothers I
my
used to know.
penis- Ah! It is us, the Ding Dong Twins.
Wait a
Triple
second.
Roos.
Triple Roos.
Triple
Rooski.
Yes. Opening hand.
We had to go undercover as the store owner.
He tried to get you to. He opened his hand. You presented nothing.
Presenting my penis.
Looking at your penis.
Stroking my penis.
Stroking your penis.
I am coming.